strike and pulls the line with his toe vine to send Papas up in the air and flying and kept Papas right off the map. Bree with the fucking hot takes in our DMs. Let's see who gets some nice shroom hits here. Rotokai with that combo. There he goes. Doesn't really get the geyser off, but that's fair. It's a little bit hard to combo. A little time, I mean. And also on this map, it's at the end of the world anyway, because it's not going to hit them off the stage. The walls are too high. Rotokai does miss the rocket. Is he actually going to see him with a double strike here? We are, and he's in that murky water, so that's some brutal damage, and Papas follows up with a great chain lightning. Rotokai is able to chainmail it to prevent some of that damage, hitting himself out in the murky lava. Papas uses the rock block to hit Rotokai out in the lava even more, and that murky water has done some serious damage to Rotokai at this point. Great follow-up with that combo there. There's a good amount of damage into Papas, really evening out the score here. He actually does have a little bit more damage, and wow, Rotokai hits him with a flame leech just as Papas hits him away with the bull rush, so what happens there? The flame leech doesn't detach, bro. Rotokai gets hit further back, and then Papas gets pulled with the flame leech even further, and it gives Rotokai to game one. All of this I've had the Papas using that turtle with a great job as a zoning tool. Really cornering Rotokai with it. That's not a place he wants to be. Nice bull rush by Papas. He does take a little bit of damage from Bruce the Boomerang there, but that bull rush was worth the trade in my opinion. Rotokai going for the flame leap, cannot make contact. Nice follow up with the rocket though. Pops a double strike again without no guaranteed damage. Is able to land Bruce the Boomerang, but I don't know if that's going to be enough because he gets the chainmail on him. Did he curve the double strike? He did not. I don't know if that's going to be good for him. Ends up right behind Papas, and Papas follows up the great glaive and kills him. If he curved that double strike, in my opinion, he might have lived a little bit longer, but there was a good health differential there, so who knows how. Nice early rocket by Rotokai. We gonna see Rotokai with that combo. There it is! Hitting Papas way out into the dirty sand. Papas does see it coming, though, and starts his chainmail immediately, so he will not have to wait that long to get back. Great job using his rock block there to make it so Rotokai can't hit him further off the stage. Pipe up in that double strike with no guaranteed damage, but he keeps showing us that he does not need it. Follows up with a great rocket and a boomerang, gets damage on to Papas. Papas gets maybe 2 hits left in him. He's not in a great place. Nice rocket. One more hit and Papas will go down. Nice use of rock block there to block that boomerang. Oh, and Rotokai! Genius! So Rotokai, that was such a good play. He knew that Papas had such low health that when you activate Chainmail, when it pulls the person, it does a small tick of damage. So what he did there was he activated his Chainmail, intentionally walked to the turtle, knowing that that would trigger the Chainmail against Papas and he would get that tick of damage to kill him. Wow. Big brain plays. That was beautiful. That was incredibly well played. And there was literally nothing Papas could do about it. Ugh. Well done, Rotokai. Ugh, I'm gonna be obsessed with that for a little while. Great job pushing the line here, but you gotta be careful it doesn't get pushed back into that turtle. Oh, nice flame leash pushed even further. Papas does answer with his own chain lightning. Rotokai again landing that rocket for his double strike. Man, his accuracy with his rockets is on point. Papas has got to be careful using that bull rush when he's gonna get geysered from double strike. You never really know what's gonna happen there. Chainmail's a little bit of a tough defensive on this stage because it does pull the person towards you, and when you're in a 1v1, we both have equal pushing power, so pulling the person towards you is not always a good call because it's going to push the wind wall more in your direction. That's not really what you want to do. Nice rocket. Rotokai waiting a little bit too long and does get hit with a turtle. I don't know if he thought it was going to be despawn or what, but then Papas uses that as a great setup for their chain lightning. Rotokai pops this double strike, hoping to get the hit on Papas, and again what the rocket does, per usual. Thought that flame leech was going to make contact. It did not. Rotokai pushes the line. Wow! Rotokai uses the geyser from the double strike and pulls the line with his toe vine to send Papas up in the air and flying and kept Papas right off the map. Bree with the fucking hot takes in our DMs. Let's see who gets some nice shroom hits here. Rotokai with that combo. There he goes. Doesn't really get the geyser off, but that's fair. It's a little bit hard to combo. A little time, I mean. And also on this map, it's at the end of the world anyway, because it's not going to hit them off the stage. The walls are too high. Rotokai does miss the rocket. Is he actually going to see him with a double strike here? We are, and he's in that murky water, so that's some brutal damage, and Papas follows up with a great chain lightning. Mordecai is able to chain mail it to prevent some of that damage, hitting himself out in the murky lava. Papas uses the rock block to hit Mordecai out in the lava even more, and that murky water has done some serious damage to Mordecai at this point. Great follow-up with that combo there. There's a good amount of damage into Papas, really evening out the score here. He actually does have a little bit more damage, and wow, Mordecai hits him with a flame leash just as Papas hits him away with the bull rush, so what happens there? The flame leash doesn't detach, bro. Mordecai gets hit further back, and then Papas gets pulled with the flame leash even further, and it gives Mordecai to game 1. All of this I've had the wrong fucking, thingy on. I'll fix it. I was just really into this match and I wasn't even looking at my stream. Okay, I can do it though. Row. Oh, it's on. I have cap locks on. Rotokai. Papas. Merp. Nailed it. I'm a good streamer. I'm really good at this. Oh my god, W has a one-hit kill! W is beautiful. You can pop double strike, and then you can land the whiplash combo with flame leash and steel trap. You can literally kill someone in one hit. It's fucking disgusting. E is a decent counter to that because you can at least use the discharge to cut some of the damage, but honestly, it might be too little too late. We see both of them go with this whiplash combo, and I would love to see one of them land it. Please get a one-hit kill. It is a nice match. I agree. We're seeing some good plays. Those cute urchins. Nice. Papa's getting hit under the dirty juice a little early here, and he tries to make it back quickly. He does a great job of using his rock block to make sure that nothing happens here. He does decide to use his double strike with no guaranteed damage. It's a little bit of a bold move. Reminder that you can use your urchin here to get some guaranteed damage to trigger that double strike. Is that what we're gonna see Rotokai? That's exactly what we see Rotokai do. He lands that Urchain first, then he pops his double strike, knowing that that Urchain will guarantee him damage, so he knows his double strike will land at this point. Even if he doesn't get a lot of extra damage, it's still nice because he gets, like, he knows that he's not gonna end up bowing and being, like CC'd essentially for a minute, right? Trying to get that flame leash on, unfortunately doesn't make contact, he gets it popped right into Papa's leash. He still has a little bit of a health advantage here, though, and he's doing a nice job taking away damage with his gusts. Nice gust again. Beautiful rock block to block Papa's gust. Oh, look at that curve! Papa's going for the double strike again with no guaranteed hit damage. It's a bold move. He doesn't hit. Mordecai doesn't really take advantage of his bow, though, unfortunately, and he still hasn't, it wasn't able to close yet. I think he's trying to get close to that flame leash, maybe? Nope, goes the tree. Is that going to end up take Papas down? It's not, but Mordecai does a great job of using his double strike. That when that tree falls, you fall out of it, you get a tick of damage. That is going to be enough to kill Papas once that double strike pops. There it is. Nice play, Mordecai. Great job using his spells that he knows guarantees damage to use his double strike, to activate it. It's exactly what you should do. Dude, he played against me too, and he was fucking killing it. Was he practicing the whiplash combo? Because that's what I want to see more than anything in my life. I love that combo. It's like my fucking favorite. It's up there with a worm tetherball, which I don't know if that has a name. Nice. There you go, Papa's getting the double strike up, but Rotokai is able to land his steel trap on Papa's as well. And someone's going to try to use the tree. Oh, instead of trying to get Rotokai in the volcano, he does choose to put Rotokai out into the dirty lava. At least it's nice, because when you try to get them in the volcano, you don't know for sure if they're going to get it. At least with the dirty lava, you know that you're getting a little bit of dot. Yeah. That exact one. Oh! That was just unlucky. There's no way that was purely skill. Alright, let's see what we got here. Some nice early damage. Oh, wow! Oh my god, I've always wanted to see that on the camera! Papa's put his rock block up under Rotokai, so it lifted Rotokai up, and Rotokai went off the map! Ah! Yes! I love it! I've only done that twice. One time was intentional, one time wasn't, and neither time was recorded. I've never seen it on a recording. Ah! Yes, Papas! The man ain't Irish. He has no luck, but he has all the skill. Really just trading some hits back and forth here. Nothing too aggressive. Oh, that flipping of the steel trap when he's in the tree. Mordecai, careful. Scaring me a little bit. Ooh, Papa's, look at that Urchain. Mordecai pops the double strike when he knows he has the Urchain damage into Papa's. Good call, but he does put Papa's up into the tree, and I don't know if that's really his best call. Are you supposed to be able to tree a tree? I don't know that I've ever seen that interaction before, if I'm being honest. Oh my god, the trading of the steel traps. Oh no, gotta be careful with that rock block. He does make it onto land enough that he will not die. But he gets pulled into Jeff, taking a little bit of damage there from the Urchain. Beautiful! Very nice flame leash by Rotokai onto Papa's. Papa's falling with a flame leash of his own. Does use a steel trap just in time to not die to Jeffrey, but unfortunately has one hit left of health. Oh, I thought that Gus was gonna do it. This Urchain will, though. If Rotokai doesn't die to Jeff, this Urchain will do it onto Papa's. And there he goes. Well, that first tick of the Urchain damage, and he goes down. And that's game 2 for Rotokai as well. Hi, Doctor. Being a very needy cat today, do you know that? He's like, yeah. Ooh, I really like E, to be honest, because you can use your North Pole to land a tetherball and then turn around and jet stream that tetherball, or you can use your turtle to set up the tetherball and then turn around and jet stream that tetherball. I don't love Rock Shot in a 1v1. I do think it's a little bit slow, but when you have a turtle tetherball to kind of set it up for you, it's not really as bad as you think. R is decent, but I don't know. Hot Swap in 1v1s isn't my favorite. Honestly, you'd want to make sure that you have a Spitfire counter, but all 3 of these spell sets have a Spitfire counter, so you don't really need to worry too much there. They can't even see you, Doctor. You're too low down. They can't even see your handsome cat face. Alright, first round on the coffin. Let's see what we got. He's laying down on my keyboard. That can end poorly. Ooh, Spitfire's gonna be a brutal spell here, but Papas can use it as an extra big goal for his jet stream. He puts up his deflect a split second too late. Honestly, if I was him, I probably would have tried to put up my deflect when I saw the Spitfire being casted, and then immediately line up the jet stream to land where the Spitfire was, giving him the extra big hitbox to aim for. Papa's Double's rocked out. He was talking about that in warm-ups, that he really likes the earth spells. Now he's using that tetherball to pull Mordecai back. Great use of tetherball there. Lands the air chain, and Mordecai does not land his. Great combo with Urchain Turtle. No, do not push my seltzer off my desk, cat. I love you, but come on. Again, we see him with that tetherball. He is killing it with these tetherballs right now. Mordecai fighting back, though, showing that he's not going to go down without a fight. Papas with a great rock shot. Mordecai steals that rock and tries to hit his own, but unfortunately isn't able to. Oh, he goes for the jet stream, but Mordecai dodges it with Flash Flood. And follows up with a really nice fireball. Papas, the tables have kind of turned now. He was doing so great in the beginning, but now his health totals are not looking great. Oh! Wow! So Vertikai Geyser, but as Vertikai Geyser, Papa's hit him with a rock shot, so then that, like, knockback from the rock shot is what hit Vertikai out in addition to the Geyser velocity. That was nuts. That was unlucky. Papa's going for the early North Pole. He's going to be careful that he doesn't get knocked into the volcano here. Vertikai with a really nice air train. They're going to both get pulled into the volcano. Vertikai can try to cancel out with his flash flood, but instead Vertikai decides to go further enough away that the air chain does not trigger. Probably a good call. Now, it's interesting here because this early in the map, Spitfire and Jetstream will not go over the volcano. But if I remember correctly, if they play for long enough and the lava starts closing in and rising in the volcano, I believe it does get to a point where it can go over it. Nice hit there by Papa, skirting right over the side of the of the volcano, so it goes right over enough for it to continue. If it goes over the middle of the volcano, it would get stuck. It was a really nice Jetstream on the side to make sure it didn't do that. Mordecai kind of getting booped around here. He's gonna be careful. Oh my god, my cat's hair is like going up my nose. You know I'm slightly allergic to you, but I love you, so it's okay. Oh, nice hit by Papa's, really cleaning up on Mordecai here. One more rock shot will do it. Oh, if I was Mordecai, I'd use that Urchain to make sure we both die. No, Doctor, do not do that. Oh, and he tries for it, but he's not quite able to make the contact in the way he wants. I respect that he went for it. I respect that he went for the way to Urchain to murder them both, but unfortunately, Papa's kind of saw through it a bit and it did not go through the way he wanted. Mordecai choosing to go up in that tower. His spells do fall fast enough, so it's not really a bad call. Urchain can also be brutal here, too. Getting some guaranteed hit on the Dirty Juice damage. Nice Spitfire up the ramp by Mordecai. Makes Papa's miss his North Pole and go completely into the Dirty Juice. Then Mordecai proceeds to edgeguard him with the Fireball. Papa's pops up his deflect, but then goes for a Jetstream. Honestly, if I was him, I think I would have just tried to get back to land while my deflect was up. Unfortunately, I think he's going to go down to the Urchain. And he does. Very, very clean Mordecai. Once he had Papa's off the stage with that Spitfire, he did not let up and just kept edgeguarding Papa's until he could no longer stand the Dirty Juice. Let's see some sports shenanigans. Nice early hit by Papas, putting the puck solidly into Rodokai's territory. Rodokai does not have a ton of push here outside of his primaries. This is not being a great place for him. Chameleon does push the puck a little bit, but not a lot. His Spitfire could be what he needs to close this, though. Papas hits up a really nice jet stream. Rodokai takes the body block there. I think that was actually a good call, because I think if he didn't do that, it might have gone in. Decides to use his Spitfire. Is it going to mean I have to push into Papa's territory? And it is! Oh, there it goes! Great job, Rodokai. He did not have a lot of push outside of his Fireball. Great job keeping his Spitfire for after Papas uses his jet streams. That way he couldn't get his Spitfire jet stream to get screwed out of that. Great play. And here we go with my boy Anthony in his shrine. So we can worship him as we should. Nice early rock shot. Earlier tonight, Rodokai did come back on me of the reverse sweep. Let's see if he can do it here with Papas in this game. Oh, nice use of Urchain combined with North Pole to get the guaranteed hit into Rodokai when they make contact. Rodokai using the Flash Flood to kind of make more contact, but unfortunately puts himself at tetherball range. Papa's now using the Urchain on the tetherball. Honestly, if I was him, I would be using my Jetstream on the tetherball, though. It's an extra big contact. It makes it so Rodokai can knock it away. Rodokai doing a good job of putting that Spitfire right into this room to try to get some extra damage there, but unfortunately Papas lines up a beautiful North Pole, pulling Rodokai just outside of the, not getting any of the Spitfire damage. Does turn around and try to land some more spells, but Rodokai with a great juke. Now we got some space program going on with this Urchain. Mary's not quite sure where she's going. Rodokai has come out on top of these interactions, though. He has a little bit of a health advantage going into it. Let's see if he can keep that advantage as he keeps going. Oh, beautiful North Pole again by Papas. And a great job reading where Rodokai's going to be pulled from that North Pole and hitting him all with a rock shot. Oh, clean fireball into Papas, though. They've evened out their health totals. Here comes Rodokai with the Spitfire, but Papas does have Deflect. Rodokai's going to be careful here. Deflect does kill the Spitfire, but doesn't do that much damage to Rodokai. I think Papas probably would have preferred the damage onto Rodokai. Oh, the jet stream so close! That would have ended Rodokai, but it didn't make contact! Papa's got maybe one more fireball left in him. Oh, there it is! He gets the rock shot into Rodokai, but it's not too little too late. Rodokai finishes up with a reverse sweep in this game to win it, putting him up 3-1 in the series. Incredible. Look at that damage differential, too. 5 points. All right, now we head into game 4. If Rodokai takes this, he does take the series. All right, let's see. Game 4. This could be it. Let's see what we get for spell sets here. Another Flame Leash, not a great. No, I mean, you can kind of combo North Pole with it, but I do like the Sunder decoy set, but having Spark is a little bit rough in a run v1, and there's not a huge long distance spell there to really make up for Spark, which is going to be unfortunate. W is really nice. That Tetherball Bull Rush can be a brutal combo. Mordecai with R. Nice call. I like R. I wish it had more combos with Flame Leash. I think R might have been what I would go with if I was playing. But like I'm always a little disappointed when I see a Flame Leash on the field and not a spell that combos really well with it, like Steel Trap or Decoy or something like that. Popeyes did go with the low range set, which is probably fine, but it is going to be a little bit brutal on Coffin. It could be a brutal map for Spark. Mordecai starting off with pushing the map a lot. Honestly, if he used his Cyclone to push it even more there, that could have been it. Really? There's people I do that with too. I almost always mirror pick Breet. Almost always. Probably because I learned most of my playing from him, to be honest. Oh, nice! Wow, they're both gonna go down! Always respect the strategy of I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Literally, will always respect it. 10 out of 10. You do what you gotta do. Oh, look at that. That Spark almost made contact, but not quite. Nice curve rocket by Rotokai. We've seen Rotokai tonight with rockets killing it. Beautiful Flame Leash. Was there a curve on that? That was nice. And he's doing a great job of edge guarding Pappas here. And this is the downfall of Bubble Breaker. It does not do well in maps like this because a tick of damage will take it away. So one tick of lava damage will take away your Bubble Breaker. It doesn't really heal anything. Oh, nice curve North Pole into Pappas. Pappas does put this Bubble Breaker to try to heal. Vortikai tries to wait until after the Bubble Breaker is gone to hit the static. Unfortunately, Pappas does get the healing, but Vortikai does hit him out into the dirty lava, taking some solid damage there. Tries to edge guard him with a Scorch, but hits him back onto the land. One more hit, maybe two, and Pappas will go down. Oh, that was one more. No, it's definitely only one. Nice Scorch onto Rotokai by Pappas, but it might be too little too late. Let's see if Rotokai can finish him off. Oh, tries to go with the curved North Pole. Doesn't make contact. Pappas turns around and lands a beautiful spark on Rotokai. Oh, wow! And breaks it back with the Sunder. Look at that magic pixel. Oh, man, again, this is why you never say, like, give up, and you never say, like, oh, I'm down and out, like, it's over. Because Pappas was, like, set such a disadvantage there and just came back and absolutely destroyed with that magic pixel of health. That was a beautiful comeback. That's why I hate when I see people just, like, decide to give up and, like, walk into the lava and accept their death. Like, unless you're, like, so far out that the lava's gonna kill you and you have no movement to make it back, like, you never know what's gonna happen. Mordecai coming back with a vengeance, though. Ooh, nice dodging. Oh, it is not able to dodge the steel trap. Pappas does get the damage there. Hits Mordecai to a corner. Perfect setup for his spark. Does go for the waylay, but miffs it. Whiffs it. Words are hard. Nice heal by Pappas, making sure he doesn't get any damage now. Now Mordecai has now landed damage with that Scorch. Nice flame leap, but Pappas sees it coming and uses the steel trap again. Now they're both in the pit. Nice static by Mordecai into Pappas. Wasn't fully charged, though, so it didn't do as much damage as it could have, but still a good chunk. Another static, but again, static is a rough melee because it doesn't charge up unless you've walked in between, so that was like a non-charged static, which did not do a lot of damage or knockback. Mordecai going for that North Pole, trying to time it with after the steel trap is done. Papa's trying to land that Sunder, does not make contact. Mordecai trying to finish off Papa's. He's going to be careful here, though, because they're both in the pit, and if he goes to the wrong one and explodes that clone, it could kill him, or at least get him very low in health. Nice rock block by Mordecai, not only blocking the spark, but keeping Papa's in the pit. Papa's decides to use their steel trap to get out of the pit, but Mordecai is a great static and hits him right back in. Nice Scorch. He's going to use that Scorch, trying to pin Papa's against the wall, and he's doing a great job of it. Cyclone? Yes, but Papa's steel trap comes up, and unfortunately for Rotokai, he is able to escape it. One is that magic pixel yet again. One more hit onto Rotokai, and he will, Papa's, one more hit by Rotokai onto Papa's, and he will go down. But Papa's has already been in the situation before, and he's come back on top, so he's not going to go down without a fight. Nice spark. Uses his thunder, tries to hit Rotokai, isn't able to. Does end up with a pit. Just uses a great job of using a steel trap to get out of the pit, so that way he does not get hit by Rotokai's rocket. Nice chameleon. Again, Papa's really showing here to not give up. Heal. Oh, what a heal! Mordecai goes to the melee and whips it. Papas with another comeback. Oh my god, what a closer. What a closer. How do I learn to do this? I want to learn to close like Papas. Because Jesus Christ. Alright, Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, that's cute. Papa's going with that steel trap, trying to see if he can hit Rodikai off the side of the stage with it. Rodikai goes to the North Pole, doesn't make contact. Oh, just short static. Papas does go with the Sunder. He's really killing it with these Sunders. He's been landing multiple of them unaided with things like Vacuum. Gets some solid damage onto Rodikai. Rodakai's got to win this one or he'll lose this game. Gets hit into the corner. That's not a good place for him. Uses North Pole to get out, tries to turn around and use a static. Great job countering that steel trap, and actually almost hits Papas off when Papas jumps up in the air, but Papa, he does get saved. Rodikai using Chad's geometry here to try to dodge some of his shots. Oh, wow. Nice spark by Papas into Rodikai. This is really a Papa set, apparently. He's killing it. That Thunder does not make contact, but neither does the Flame Leash. Just short again on that spark. It's very close. Nice rock block. I would love to see the rock block flame leash combo too. Nice spark by Papas on the Rodikai. Maybe one, maybe two hits. One definitely with spark. Oh, nice static, but that steel trap's gonna be it. And there he goes. Papas takes game 4, showing he's not gonna go down, not gonna get swept, not going down without a fight. All right, let's go into game 6. Yeah. No, game 5. Game 5. I just said that. I just said words that said we're 5 earlier because I know how to count because I used to be a math teacher. Alright, we really need a Spitfire counter. Rewind is not a great Spitfire counter, to be honest with you. I really like R. I think Backup's a great counter for it. I think Water Cannon can help you move around it as well. I think Tetherball's a great way to set up your own Spitfire. I will say W is pretty nice as well because you can use that North Pole right into a Petrify, right into a Spitfire. We see both of them go to the Spitfire set. Both of these do have counters for Spitfire built into them. And Spitfire is a great spell to have on the Shrine with how the Toadstool works. So let's see if either of them can take full advantage of that Toadstool. Papa's regressing immediately. Rodikai is as well. We're not in a mirror match, but they do have some similar spells here and there. Rodikai choosing to use his Spitfire not in the direction of this room, but Papa decides to use his chainmail to hit Rodikai back in. But he's not really able to follow up. Does use his own Spitfire. Rodikai does get hit a couple times. Does not use his backup, which I think was a mistake. I think he should have used his backup there because now he's stuck on the faraway island, and he's not going to be able to make it back either without using his movement up or his water cannon or taking some tick damage. Nice rock shot into Papa's. Great follow-up with that toe vine. I would love to see it combined with a melee. He tries to go for it, but his body isn't turned in time, and he can't make contact, combined with the fact that Papa's had the North Pole up. Great rock shot into Papa's, keeping him out into that murky water, really taking that tick damage down. But Papa's with a great decoy right into Rodakai's face, and Rodikai hits it, and Clone blows up, and he takes some damage. Does it up a Spitfire? Papa's has no counter for it at all left, so he goes down to that Spitfire when Rodikai casts it. Well played. Fuck, why was I muted? I was talking so fast. Chooses to use his water cannon, but unfortunately with his water cannon, it does not make contact and hits him out into the dirty edges and does not work. My bad. I think I was so surprised that I hit my mute by mistake. But Rotokai! You son of a bitch! You're playing! How are you scaring me? He tries to go for it, but his body isn't turned in time and he can't make contact, combined with the fact that Papa's had the North Pole up. Great rock shot into Papa's, keeping him out into that murky water, really taking that tick damage down. But Papa's the great decoy right into Rodokai's face, and Rodokai hits it and clone blows up and he takes some damage. Does he set up a Spitfire? Papa's has no counter for it at all left, so he goes down to that Spitfire when Rodokai casts it. Well played. Fuck! Why was I muted? I was talking so fast. Chooses to use his water cannon, but unfortunately with his water cannon, it does not make contact and hits him out into the dirty edges and does not work. My bad. I think I was so surprised that I hit my mute by mistake. But Rotokai! You son of a bitch! You're playing! How are you scaring me? Also, thanks, Adam, for letting me know. Rotokai, great job aggressing here, immediately pushing that line. Papa's choosing to answer it with his own north pole. Spitfire is a brutal spell on this map. If I was them, I'd be saving my defenses specifically for Spitfire. Wow, Rotokai Spitfire does win the battle. That's not great for Papa. See, what's hard here, too, though, is with Papa's wants to use his own defensive against Spitfire, what's going to happen is that Spitfire's going to hit Papa's back, and then that chainmail is going to pull Rotokai back with him as well. That's not good for Papa's. It's going to push the line in the opposite direction. So really, his defensive here is not great. Nice aggression by Rotokai here. Great use of decoy to get himself even closer, push that line even more, and then follow up with beautiful water cannon right into a toe vine. It didn't work quite the way he wanted, I think, but he still got some solid damage and some solid push there. Firebird! Rotokai with the Spitfire. If I was him, then I would use my you can use your water cannon to push the line, try to get Papa's back in there. Rotokai does use a water cannon, but a split second too late. 95% of my job is asking people. People, they're muted now. Wow, Papa's with a great recovery there, taking down Rotokai with a decoy. Great comeback. Again, Papa's showing us that he's never down and out. That's perfect. Honestly, when I was teaching remotely, it wasn't too bad how often I would mute myself and forget or like fuck up, but it was often enough that I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. If I was the student, I'd be like, wow, this teacher's a fucking idiot. But luckily, my students were all dope, so it was fine. I was like, listen, it's a pandemic and we're all in a special place. Nice early hit by Rotokai. I think Rodokai's the top one. Yep. Papa has got to be careful here. Rotokai gonna use a Spitfire? Papa has no answer for Spitfire, and he's in that pit. That's not where he wants to be. Brutal! Not good. Rodokai's gonna use backup. Nope, decides to take the hit. Does use his backup a split second too late. Tries to walk into Spitfire to activate it. Does in the end. Gets really close to Papa's. Finishes off the rock shot. Papa's got the magic pixel. I think this is gonna be it for Papa's. I think this is gonna be the match. Oh, nice! Petrify! Oh my god, Papa's clone? Oh, the clone doesn't make contact! That could have done so much for him if it blew up in Rodokai's face too. That is brutal. He decides to go, use his water cannon, get further away from Rodokai, try to buy himself more time, and try to buy his cooldown, sometimes more time for cooldowns of his spells, I think. Rodokai choosing to aggress again. Spitfire, Papa's using. Oh no! Don't go into the pit! Chooses to use a Spitfire up the pit. Bold move. Oh, and there he goes! Down to Rodokai's decoy. And Rodokai will take the game and the match. Honestly, getting himself in that pit without his chainmail, like what I would have done if you're in the pit, you have to save your chainmail for that. You have to save whatever your defensive is for that Spitfire. Once he got knocked to the pit, that was brutal. There was really no way to escape. He had no vertical movement. Right, he only had North Pulse. There's no vertical to help him hop out of that pit. That chainmail, that Spitfire was really like the nail in the coffin. I think that was brutal. GG's, friends. I think that's GG's, right? Yeah. All right, GG's, friends. That's all I got. I'm out. If anyone else wants me to cast games, let me know. Thanks for letting me cast, you guys. Thank you, Rotokai, for asking me. Bye, friends.